December 15th, 1791, and the Bill of Rights have just been ratified. Virginia, my home state, I am George Washington, of course, gave it the 2/3 majority of state ratification. Do you know what the Bill of Rights are? We're going to be asking our students in the hallways if they know what the Bill of Rights are and if they can name any of our first 10 amendments. That was the hint. The Bill of Rights is our first 10 amendments, which guarantees our freedom and liberty. I was president of the Constitutional Convention, and I am now president of the United States of America. And I was the first to sign the Constitution, which is our government. The amendments are what follows in the years to come. Let's see if these kids know what our first 10 amendments are. Okay, I'm here with Joelle to ask some questions about what is important about today, December 15th, 2015. So Joelle, here's the first question. Do you know what our government is called? The name of the document that sets up our government?
Constitution.
The Constitution, that's right. All right, well, we're going to keep playing as long as you get the answers correct. Okay, so after the Constitution was signed, it went to the states to be ratified. But many people were unhappy with the Constitution because it didn't protect our individual rights. Do you know what the amendments are called that were added to the Constitution that protect our individual rights?
13 amendments, I think.
Okay, well, you did your homework. It's not the 13 amendments, it's called the Bill of Rights. So, all right, send the next. All right, Krista, the question is, do you know what the name of the first 10 amendments to the Constitution are called that protect our individual rights?
The Bill of Rights.
Correct. All right, we're going to keep playing as long as you get them right. Krista, the first 10 amendments to the Constitution protect our individual rights. Can you name one of these rights that is protected by the Bill of Rights?
They can't tell you how to vote.
Well, freedom of speech is protected, and that would probably fall under voting. So we'll give her that one, but it's freedom of speech. All right, can you name another one?
Religious rights?
Ooh, very good. The freedom of religion, also amendment number 1. All right, Krista, you get the prize.
Thanks.
Have some of this wax from our candles. Thank you. All right, we're back with Caitlin. Caitlin, can you name the first 10 amendments to the Constitution that protect our individual rights?
The Bill of Rights.
Correct. Let's keep going. Can you name any of the individual rights or amendments that are protected or listed in the Bill of Rights?
No, I don't know.
No? Not one right you believe that is protected that the government can't take away?
I don't know. I don't know.
All right. Good try, Caitlin. We're going to give her a true or false question to start. Avery, the first 10 amendments to the Constitution which protect our individual rights are called the Bill of Rights.
True.
Correct. Another true or false question. The Second Amendment gives you the right to bear arms, which is to own a gun.
True.
Correct. True or false? The First Amendment protects religion, speech, assembly, and press.
False.
Ah, that one was true. Okay, can you name any of the other 10 amendments? We just named 2.
To vote. The right to vote.
Okay, the right to vote protected under free speech. It's not technically in the first 10, but that's a good guess. Any others?
Is religious freedom then?
That is correct, the First Amendment. All right, good job, Avery. Okay, why the Bill of Rights matter? The Bill of Rights matter because they protect your individual freedoms. The Founding Fathers, some of them, were very concerned when the Constitution was ratified or when they signed the Constitution before it even went to the states that individual rights would be lost if they weren't specifically listed. Others argued if you list some rights and not others, then the ones that were forgotten could be taken away, or the government could then claim them as their rights to power. So at the first meeting of Congress, James Madison, who had promised the delegates in Pennsylvania in 1787 that he would, his first order of business, draft a Bill of Rights. He did follow through on his promise, and they created or drafted a list. Only 10 of them made it to ratification, and those 10 include the freedom of speech, freedom of religion, the right to own a gun, no quartering, meaning in the American Revolution and prior to, one of the reasons we went to war was that the king made us house and feed his soldiers, and so that was very important to the statesmen at this time. Also, no search and seizure. The authorities can't just come into your home and search without a warrant. You don't have to sit in jail for years on end waiting to find out what your charges are. You have the right to a fair and speedy trial. You also have the right to a trial by your peers. No cruel and unusual punishment. Make sure you tell your parents. And lastly, any rights not listed would be retained by the people. That's number 9, which is very important. So if you want to find out about the rest of the rights or what these mean, ask your teacher to check out the website sent with the email. So happy Bill of Rights Day. Enjoy your rights, but remember, we all give up some of our rights to the authorities in order for them to keep the peace. And so we can't always just claim, oh, it's my right to do this. Know your rights and don't infringe on others' rights. Happy Bill of Rights Day.